Save me. Oh. I've made a terrible mistake. Oh, hello. Welcome. Oh my gosh, I was bopping my head around to the beat and I made myself really dizzy. It's fine. I'll recover. It's fine. It's dangerous. Don't bop your head around in a figure 8 motion. Don't do it, especially when you're already tired. It's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. And J. Oliver, happy 12 months. Thank you. I will not get another noise complaint. Thank you very much. And Jello Noel, thank you for the 2 gifted, and Phantom as well. Thank you for the gifted membership when we were starting. I appreciate it. That kind of mistake is fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh. You might have to go to more metal concerts to remedy that. No. I used to be, and also doing this is fine. Okay? I know how to headbang without giving myself a concussion. The problem is I was doing like sideways and in a figure 8 configuration, and I got really dizzy because I was going in essentially in circles. That, and I'm sleepy anyway. I'm very tired. Yeah. Got injured. How did you get injured, Yusai? I hope you're okay. The Pokemon moment. Cyon hurt herself in confusion. It wasn't in confusion. It was just doing things that I probably shouldn't have been doing. You know. Not confusion, just stupidity. Which is fine, you know. Sometimes it's, you know, just a little bit of silly, a little bit of tee-hee-ha-ha is fine. It's, you know, it's all good. It's all perfectly okay. Not so much confusion as poor judgment. Yeah, that sounds approximately correct. Yeah. Poor judgment. That sounds about right. Yeah. Got a little too silly. Yeah, essentially. Sprained your right, the whole leg? Wait, what? Like, I'm assuming usually when you get like a sprain in a leg injury, it's like a sprain is usually like an ankle or like a lower leg type of injury. I hope you're okay though. That sounds unfun. Yeah. Although speaking of legs, that does remind me of something that I learned that I don't like. I don't like it. Did you guys know that when you stand and walk, apparently you're not supposed to lock your legs? Like your knees, they're not supposed to lock. Like when you're standing, they're supposed to be slightly bent. So I don't like that. I learned that recently. Makes me very unhappy. But apparently, I also learned that apparently that's really common for people who have like ADHD or autism. So yeah, we just fucking lock our knees as we stand. I didn't realize. It feels so uncomfortable. I tried to stand today as I was waiting for the bus, and I tried to like slightly bend my knees so that they weren't locked, and I didn't like it. It felt really uncomfortable. But then I wonder if that also explains why I do like the stationary ADHD person dance, you know, where like you stand there, but like your feet, like you bop your feet back and forth, like boop 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 boop, side to side. I don't know. That's usually if I have to quote unquote stand somewhere for a really long period of time, if I'm waiting for something. I always like it's not even just like a weight thing. It's like a tap. Like I'm tapping my whatever the opposite foot is. To like, right? So it's like, you know, if you're standing there and your legs are like a V, and then it's like you bring your right foot to your left foot, and then the right foot goes back, and then your left foot comes to the right foot, and I do that when I'm waiting for stuff. And I wonder if part of the reason that I do that is because I do lock my knees, and so standing stationary for long periods of time is, my body's like, this is wrong, this is incorrect. Yeah, you should never lock your knees is a thing, but apparently Anyway, I didn't know that that was a thing. So I do, even when I take, like, when I'm walking, I realize, like, now that I'm conscious of the fact, I hate it so much. Because I was walking, and then I was like, oh yeah, every time I take a step and I push forward, I, like, lock the back leg. Yeah. And yeah, I stand with my knees locked, and I thought that that's how legs were supposed to work. It's not how legs are supposed to work. So, can't unsee or I could do without knowing moment. Yeah, it's one of those things where I was like, oh yeah, great, another thing that my body apparently doesn't do properly. Why? So, you know, if you happen to be in the same camp as me, and you stand or walk with locked knees, not lees. We don't have lees, we have knees. Apologies. Join me in the I hate it here camp of well, you're not Tanukis, you're people in the locked knee category of beings. Question mark. Welcome. Welcome. Maybe someday we'll recover and we'll actually use our joints as they're meant to be used. That day is not today, probably. I mean, maybe it is for you. Maybe you'll be able to immediately change it. Yeah, I definitely won't be able to. I'm just gonna fucking think about it every time I catch myself doing it, and it's gonna drive me fucking insane. Yeah. You recover quick, so I think it's fine. Oh, good, for your sprain. Yeah, sprains are no fun. They're, you know, they're not fun. Could be worse though. You know, I'm glad you didn't hurt yourself worse, because Jesus Christ, there's someone. Oh my God, this is fucking. There's some injuries that are not good. Take very long to recover, even if you ever do. We'll see. You know, it is problems and stuff. So I'm sad. I'm sorry you got hurt, but I'm glad at least it's something that is easily recoverable from. Yep. On a happier note, today I met someone with a funny last name. I obviously am not going to tell you what their actual last name is, because that would be very rude. Even like in the raccoon world, it's just that's not a thing you do. But I can tell you that it was essentially the equivalence of it was the equivalent type of name to, like, Mr. Butt. And I had to try really hard not to laugh in my meeting. Because I was just sitting there, just being my normal Tanuki self. Just chilling in my meeting. And then, you know, you go around and everyone, like, fucking shakes hands, you know, like, you talk about, like, oh, this is what I do, oh, this is what it is. And it was just like, ah, yes, hello, I'm Mr. Bob Butts. Oh. Okay. Hello, Mr. Bob Butt. How are you doing today? You definitely got bullied in school. There is no fucking shot that you did not get bullied in school. Hi, my name is Cyon Hart. I am a Tanuki. It was a problem. It was a problem. And then when I left and Mr. Butts left, then it was great. Because then I could break down and laugh. And I had a whole conversation with my coworker about, like, holy fuck, like, this person's name. And then we were both like, oh my God, yeah, this poor guy. You know, like, maybe that's why he's so confident now, because he got bullied when he was younger. And then he was like, fuck these people. Like, I'm gonna prove them wrong. Like, maybe he lives on spite, you know? Maybe he lives on spite. He was bullied and now he's like, fuck you. Oh, I'm gonna become rich and powerful or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. Must have been a struggle to act. Yeah, it was really hard. Yeah. It was one of those moments where you just kind of, like, you gotta, like, take a deep breath and, like, wrap all of your laughs back into your chest. Just don't let them out. You just kind of gotta, like, wrangle them all back in, fucking, like, shove them down your throat. You guys can't fucking see my hands. Anyway, you, like, yeah, you, like, grab them all and you, like, shove them back down and you just, like, hold them there. Because you know that if you laugh, you're gonna have to explain why you laughed. And that's not gonna go well for you. So you have to save all your laughs for later. You gotta save all your laughs for later on. Yeah. Yeah. And it makes me like really glad that Ma Hart was always there to stop Pa Hart from giving us meme names. Yeah, very happy about that. Ubagi, happy 16 months. Happy 16 months. I love that you just said hi chat. No hi Cyon. No, just general like, hey guys, hi chat. I understand. I see how it is. Okay, I understand. All right, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't want to hi anyway. You know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It's perfectly okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Now
But
you're
that's
stuck
okay. God damn it, Memento! Happy 14 months! Hi, informants! Oh my god, this is terrible! Why, is she jealous of us? I want a hello too. I want a hello too! It's fine. I'm also happy that the informants get along. It's fine. You know, it is what it is. I can be jealous and happy at the same time, okay? It is what it is. Silomitis. Hi. You got Silas at the beginning? Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I want more. Jerickson, happy 15 months. Hi, Jerickson. Thank you for the super Della Noel. Chat is doing well. Chat's doing real well. Well, except for Yuzai because he's injured. But you know, and I guess Waffle as well because Waffle had to work a really long shift. But everyone else is probably fine, so you know they're doing well. It's fine. Glad that you guys are all saying hi to each other and hanging out and you know doing whatever. It's fine. It is what it is, you know. I'm sure it's fine, you know. It's no problem, right? Like, you know, it is what it is. 98% doing well. Yeah, I think that is essentially how it goes. Happy 12 months, canned soup. I feel like that's even worse. I feel like the tacked on oh hi Cyon after the high informants feels even worse than just like getting ignored completely. It's like the afterthought, you know? It's like the afterthought. It's like, oh, hey, how are you doing? I missed you so much. And then they like turn, oh yeah, hey. And then they turn back and they're like, oh yeah, like what have you been up to? That's what that feels like. Yeah, the pity greeting. Exactly. It's fine. Phantom, thank you for the non-existent chat tags. I appreciate it. Thank you. They just remembered your name kind of thing. Yeah, or like they don't even know your name. They're like, oh, like, hey, dude. Sort, you know, like it's that like, you know, you're kind of just like that. You get the little nod, and then they go back to doing whatever that they're doing and like talking to the person they're actually excited to see and say hello to. That's what that's exactly that. Yeah. See, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, every once in a while. Oh, hey, you. Yeah, that's what that feels like. Like Luigi in the Mario and Luigi rig games? I don't know. Maybe. Suddenly I feel more awake. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, informants being rude, that's your wake up. That's how you feel more like energetic and caffeinated in the morning. Crazy. Hi, Paisuri man. Hello. Salo. Oh hey, we met before, right? You're that guy. Yeah, the guy with the stuff who does the thing, right? Yeah. Yuzai, happy 16 months. Yeah. And Noodles, happy 3 months. Happy. Welcome back, everyone. Charming, adorable. I can't read that out loud. That's all. That's embarrassing. Please pass the message on to the bunnies. You're okay to... I should have read that all before I made a fucking response. This is... It's fine, you know? It's fine. I didn't want to hang out and chat today anyway. You know, I'm glad you guys are doing well, okay? I hope you all have a good night. I hate it here. I hate it here. Come on. This is terrible. I'm being overlooked for the informants. I'm being overlooked for the bunnies. Oh my god, I can't. No, I'm not the favorite anywhere. This is terrible. It's like being in high school again. It's the worst. I'm supposed to be the center of attention here. I don't often demand attention, but I'm demanding attention right now, please. This is my stream. I'm supposed to be the star here. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Martin. You can bite us in return. Ah! Remu! Rude! Not Cyan Blart. That's some sort of weird raccoon who, like, is a police officer or something. Crazy. Oh my god. This is insane. I can't believe this. Couldn't have gotten any worse treatment. True. Couldn't be any worse than Bob Butts, probably. Yeah. But I do have the friendship traumas. For my school. Terrible times. Oh my god, terrible. Nubagi, thank you for the super. Thank you. Sun is very cute and adorable. She deserves our focus. Thank you. Usually I wouldn't agree with that at all, but I appreciate it. I know, Raymoon. I know. Yeah. We just don't want you to get a big head. I have a pretty normal sized head, I'd like to think. I think I have a pretty normal sized head, right? Right? Yeah. Waverly, thank you for the 12 months. Pom Pon is doing Pom Pon things. Yeah. Decided that's so mean. You'll always be our focus on our Oshi. What's your name? Rude. Normal size. What do you mean normal size for a VTuber? I have a totally normal sized head, thank you very much. Not even just for a VTuber. In general, I have a very normal sized head. I have a very normal size. I have a very normal sized head. Look. Just give me a second. See? Very normal sized head. Let's get rid of that, it's fine. You know, we'll take the hat off even. Oh, there's Pom Pon. Hey, Pom Pon. You wanna come hang out? What? They were literally just asking about you. They're trying to get in contact with you. Did you lose your phone again? Again? I just got you a new one. I'm not made of money, my little guy. No, not nodding. I'm not made of money. I'm not buying you another phone. I'm not. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna get it yourself. Okay? Even if that means that you have to pick up some heists on your own. Yes, You see what I have to deal with? I have to deal with you guys being like, oh, haha, we love each other and the bunnies. And Pom Pon's out here just like being like, oh yeah, you get to buy everything. I'm not gonna do that. You have to do that sometimes. You're an adult too. You gotta take care of yourself. This is coming from me. I'm not a very good adult.
Now you're stuck with us.
All right, you know what? Just you go to the corner. Go to the corner. Just think about your actions and we'll talk about phones later. fucking whatever. Fucking swear to God, the Pom Pons think I'm made of money. It is what it is. But look, see, I have a totally normal sized head. I have a totally normal sized head. It is very, very, very normal. It's a totally normal sized head. Yeah. Big Red, thank you for the super. You've all seen Big's head. Yeah, but there is a very specific big head that I don't often always have. So it's fine. You haven't let Pom Pon stream in like a year. I don't know what you're talking about. He's not a streamer. Pom Pon does what Pom Pon wants, and Pom Pon wants to sit in corners and eat trash. So it is what it is, you know? And Donut Boy, welcome to the Tricksters. Welcome on in. Yes. Welcome. Yeah. And we've got a totally normal sized head and totally normal sized everything else too. Yes. Bye, Pom the Raccoon. Hi, Zatsu. Little boss do what he do. He does. Little boss do just what he does. He likes to do random things. Most of the time, it's chillin' trash cans. Back alleys. Sometimes, every once in a while, he'll actually do what he's supposed to do and like scout out an area, so that we can get things well known for like actual heists and stuff. But very honestly, he doesn't do it very well. Don't tell him that I said that though. He'd be sad. It's fine. Don't tell him. He does his best sometimes, but very rarely, because I think that most of the time, I'm pretty sure, I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure that he's fallen in with the wrong crowd. I think he's fallen in with the wrong crowd. You know, the wrong kind of people. I'm pretty sure he's been convinced by some humans to play Fortnite. I hear weird noises coming from his room at night when he thinks that I'm out doing heists. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I think that's what he's spending his time doing, but I haven't caught him yet. We have to keep an eye out. Can you guys help me keep an eye out? Especially the pawns. I mean, you guys know it's big. It's your boss, but it's, it is what it is, right? We should make sure that he's okay. You heard about Miku? I also heard about Miku. Miku is like the one thing where I'm like, I don't know. I've been so good. I've never once in my life touched Fortnite, and yet here I am thinking about Fortnite because Miku. It's fine. Could be worse. Could be Roblox. Roblox is one of those things where like there's enough games on there that like some, I feel like most people are not weird about Roblox, if that makes sense. But I know that some of my kohai really like Roblox and Meeta. Some of my kohai and Meeta really like Roblox. I've only been on Roblox a couple of times for collabs. A couple of times for, I believe when Dressed to Impress was popular. And then one time with Meon for horror game stuff, and then one time with the Oracle girlies for another horror game when we did a collab one time. Roblox is very Zoomer core. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not. Although there was one game that I did play on Roblox while everyone was setting up for the horror game. That is technically the game that I played the most on Roblox. And it was literally just one of those games where you collect something and then that counts as like money, and then you can pay to open the thing so you get the new thing. And that's very boomer coded. It's very boomer, like phone, like mobile game coded, except it was frogs and they made little frog noises. So when you picked up one of the frogs, it would go, and then you would go to the next frog and it would be like, ribbit. And then you would get a different frog and it would be like, meow. And you would be like, that's not a frog noise. And then you would collect another one and it would just squeak. It would be like, and then you would just collect the frogs, and then you would get points for collecting the frogs, and you could use the points to unlock even more frogs, and if you get a really cute pond. It was one of those brain off fun noises types of games. I don't know. The frog game was my version of ASMR that night. It made my brain happy. I don't think the frog ever went ring ding ding. I don't think so. Ah, Frogger! Frogger is classic. Oh my gosh. Frogger is oh no, crazy frog. No, Waverly, why? Ring ding 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 ding, ring ding ding ba ba. No, why have you done this to me? You've cursed me. You've cursed us. This is terrible. This was my happy place, and now it's my... I don't even fucking know what it is. My middle school place? I don't fucking know. Battletoads? Yeah. I don't know why, but when you said Battletoads, my brain went immediately to Worms for some reason. Which, is there a free version of Worms? Is there an online version of Worms? Because I was thinking, Worms Armageddon, is that, can we play that online? I was thinking of, that could be fun to do with you guys. I was thinking that might be fun. I like Worms. Yeah. How'd you go from Battletoads to Worms? I don't know, toads eat worms, right? Toads eat worms. Toads aren't frogs, they're not frogs. No, that's true. If you put a toad in a water, they will not be happy with you. Unless it's a puddle. They like puddles. Yeah. There's a puzzle game. No, but I want like you know, worms, right? You're a little guy and you have a tank or a bazooka or just normal bullets, depending on what you get, and you can like throw bombs and you dig and you can blow up the land, and then people will go down and they die because there is no land under the land, or you can just blow people up and get all their HP out. I don't know, I think it's fun. There's real-time worms like shooter games. I wonder if Lero is still maintained. I don't know. We can, yeah, well, you could give a worm an AK. Technically. What is this? Worms Armageddon. Can I play this with other people? No, this is definitely just a remake of like a one-player game. Darn it. Worms will end friendships like Monopoly? Yeah. You guys, I don't think you guys can hear what's playing on my screen right now, but it's just like old school Worms. I'm sure that there are, I know that there was, like a, no, it wasn't an MMO, but it was like someone took Worms and made it, anime. I don't fucking remember what that was called. I know I played that for a hot second, though. That was multiplayer. I wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Now I want to know. Mario spin-offs are also great. Yeah. Gunbound! That's what it was! Gunbound! Yes! Oh my gosh. Is Gunbound still around? Is Gunbound still a thing? Could we play Gunbound? Yeah. Doesn't look like it's been closed. It looks like it's still around. Oh my god, we could play on Gunbound. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. I think we might do that. Maybe we'll do that next week. That sounds like a good time. I don't know. I think that sounds like it would be fun. Hatsune Miku worm when? I don't know. Don't remember the calculations for how the boomerang works. I don't know, fucking, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Solid game, yeah. Oh my gosh, when I googled it, it told me the release date, and it made the release date made me go, oh, okay. Oh no. Yeah, the release date made me double take a little bit, but you know, it's fine. It is what it is, right? And I'm not the only one who remembers Gunbound, so it's fine. It's fine. That release date is something, yeah. There's so many things that I'm like, oh no. When I look at dates and stuff, oh my gosh, but it's like one of those things that Pa Hart used to say to me a lot when I was a kid, because a lot of the things that were popular when I was a kid were things that were also popular when he was a kid, and he was like, you'll see when you grow up, everything is a circle. Fashion is a circle, toys are a circle, like things that you have now, they'll remake it when you're older, and I was like, that's not gonna happen. Like, what you had was lame, and what we have is so cool. Yeah, it turns out that bell bottoms, did in fact come back and will probably be back again in another 20 years or whatever. I was looking for exercise pants for when I use the bike that I'm not gonna be able to get myself for probably a good number of months, because that's an expense that I don't need to actually spend money on at the moment. But I was looking at exercise pants and I was like, ooh, okay, what's there gonna be? Like, oh, we can find like a really cute pair. It'll be nice. It'll be great. Yeah, so they now sell flared bottom, like bell bottom, flare bottom yoga pants again. I don't know how to feel about that. Actually, I know exactly how I feel about that. I don't like it. I know exactly how I feel about it, and how I feel about it is no, I don't like it. It's dumb. I don't want it. Why is it here? I don't like it. All of this has happened before. All of this will happen again. Yeah. Yeah. It's like elephant, the elephant, see him blow. Anyway, everything is a cycle. The earth moves in cycles. Humanity runs in cycles. Yeah, apparently. I already told you guys that a while back I saw a girl with like low-rise jeans and a thong and the shoelaces, a belt, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I hate it here. So is your bike your getaway vehicle from crimes and heists? That bike is not going anywhere. It's a fucking stationary exercise bike. If I use that trying to get away from things, I'm literally gonna get caught every single time. That's just a really bad idea. It's just that sounds like it's not gonna go well for me. When high-waisted pants come back, I was oh, really? Oh, I don't like super high-waisted pants. Just cause I would always have to get them like weirdly tailored. Because they were popular when I was in like peak physical fitness condition, I suppose. Like that was like when I was maintaining like a very specific look, because that's how I made money. Right? Like as much as a lot of people like to pretend that cosplay is not about looks and is about craftsmanship, that is how it started, and that's how I originally got into it. But for the people who make money on it, it's very much, it's essentially just fucking nerdy modeling at this point, which is annoying. It is annoying as someone who started just fucking 12 million years ago with a costume that was made out of a plywood board strapped to my back covered in real feathers. But there's a lot of it that is like, you know, you're expected to look a certain way, or like maintain like certain looks or whatever. Yeah. So that was back when I did maintain like I've given you the numbers before of like I had like a 23-24 inch waist, and then like the forward same essentially the same size for hips, somewhere between 39 and 42 at all times. And it was one of those things where like when super high waisted pants were in, finding a pair of pants that fit at least half decently was near impossible, and so you'd have to pay like an extra fucking $50 to $100 to not 23, god fucking damn it. I at least had an A cup, okay? Don't you fucking go there. Don't you go there. There's at least 30, maybe 32 on a good day, okay? It's fine. Don't worry about it. But, yeah, you know, I spent a long time, I've told you guys before, like, I spent a really long time, trying to, like, maintain the, like, very specific proportions that I had, which gave me very, bad issues with, like, food and body image and shit, which, not good. All over not good. Also, just generally speaking, not healthy. I was incredibly underweight. But because, like, that was the important thing, it is what it is. But yeah, so I maintained that, and when high-waisted pants were in, it was near fucking impossible to get them to fit properly, and I hate them. I hate them. I hate them so fucking much. Low-waisted pants, I liked better, because then all I had to do was have the hip measurement fit the hip measurement, and if the legs were a little baggy, fuck it, whatever, that's fine. That's good. That's cool. Now, obviously, I don't want the super low rise to come back, because when I say low rise, I'm talking like 2000s low rise, so like the 1-inch zipper sort of idea, which is they're too low. So I like pants now, where they cover my hips, question mark. I still do, like the one pair of pants, I got 2 pairs of pants that I wear that fit me, and the newest pair of pants that I got, I do get clothes still, like, tailored, because then they look nicer, they fit better. So, yeah. No, don't bring back super low rise. That's stupid. And you're right, Waverly, I am not underweight anymore. I am now healthy weight / BMI / whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yes. But also very unfit. Because I don't do fuck all except for walking, which is why I bought myself the exercise bike. So, I am equal parts more and less healthy. So it was an unnatural body for you? No, it wasn't an unnatural body for me. It's just that instead of maintaining it in a proper manner, so like eating healthy and like doing physical activity, I, did some, you know, there's if you're familiar with cosplay stuff, there was a really unhealthy, like there was a lot of unhealthy habits that were really popular in, like, they're not so much anymore, but like 5 years ago, I want to say like 5 to 10 years ago, there's things that you would do like right before conventions, there was a lot of girls who would just like fast for a week. Like you just like did not eat. So that you would be like quote unquote cosplay ready, right? And then I would just like fucking pump out like crunches and shit, so I would have like defined, I wouldn't have like abs, but I would have like, you know, like the 2 lines that go down as like, yeah, like there's like, you know, definition, like stomach definition, and that wasn't just me, there was a lot of girls who would do things like that, and it gives you a really unhealthy relationship with yourself and with like food and with a bunch of, anyway, not great. And because cosplay was like something I was really into, from like for essentially like 10 years, for a good decade, because I started cosplay when I was in high school, and then I did it for probably about, yeah, like 10 to 15 years before I stopped during the panini. Yeah, but and then me being locked in a place by myself it gave me time to like chill. But it's nice. I don't know. No one has to look at me. This is fine. I prefer this. Quite extreme. Yeah, like I said, I did not have the best relationship with existence. I guess you would do it if everyone else was. Yeah, it was quite the common thing. Because that was also before like being like fit was a thing that was like being healthy and fit wasn't really like the goal of a lot of people at that particular point. Yeah. sounds similar to bodybuilding. Yeah, that's essentially what it was, right? Because bodybuilding, like right before you go for a show, you like, yeah, you do a massive cut. You're like down on calories. I know people who like drink a fuck ton of water and then you like pee it all out to like get rid of bloating or something. I don't fucking. Anyway, it's kind of similar in that like it was very much a physical based sport almost, which sounds fucking insane. It sounds absolutely crazy. But that's what a lot of people, not just like just generally speaking, like people would do. And like I was not a popular cosplayer. I made like some money back in the day when like prints and like photo cards or checkies or god fucking what did we call them? I don't know. When Polaroid picture. When Polaroids were really popular, or when people used to buy like prints of cosplayers. And also from doing tutorials on like how to sew things or how to do makeup like such and such a cosplay, or I never got into the wig thing. I'm not very good at styling wigs. I can just make my hair do whatever I want because I'm a Tanuki, okay? I have shape-shifting abilities, so I tended to stick to like, this is how you make this cosplay. But yeah, in terms of like, yeah, there's... I couldn't afford the surgery that other people got. So I had to focus on the things I could do, which, yeah, again, not necessarily the greatest. But I do know some girls who got like titties. Right? Like the girls who could afford it, you know, they would get like filler or titties or like lipo or whatever. And I was just like, all right, it's time to like bang out like 500 crunches in a day and not eat anything. Which, not any better, honestly. Probably just as bad. We appreciate our egg queen. Oh my god. It's so annoying though when you don't have boobs and you're a cosplayer, okay? The amount of bras... The amount of bras that I had to stack and squish to make it look like I had cleavage. It's just fucking crazy, okay? Just a stupid amount of bras. There was some there were a lot of people who had that issue. There was a lot of like very mainstream ways that people would put together. Yeah. Now they had strap-on boob, but yeah, we didn't have that. Stuffing bra with socks? No. Never socks. No. Because that could make it uneven. So what you did instead is you took stick-on chicken cutlets, and then you would put unstick-on chicken cutlets, and then you would put a really, really pushy-uppy push-up bra, usually like the pushy-uppiest bra that you could find, and that would like... And then you would get a normal bra that had a racer back. Yeah, chicken cutlets. Oh, that's probably not... That's not the real name for them. That's definitely not the real name. They're like... They just look like chicken cutlets. Let me see if I can fucking find... Like these. Let me see. No, not a WebP image. Fuck off. Not a WebP image. Welcome on in. Adam, thank you for the 11. Thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate it. Save image. No, why is it WebP? Okay, wait. We're gonna use the snipping tool. Like that. Save. Capture. Yes. Fuck you, whatever capture used to be called capture. These. Yes. Can you tell why I call them chicken cutlets and why most cosplayers will call them chicken cutlets? They're silicone bra inserts These are the ones that are not sticky, and then there's also sticky ones. No, they're not pads. They're not. If you just use these as pads, they would be really weird looking. But you would put those on like the outside of your, like outside and under your titties. And then, yeah, so the sticky ones first, and then these ones, and then you would like push that all of that up with a push-up bra and then a normal bra, and then anyway, it was a whole lot of everything, just a whole lot of everything. But yeah, these they look like fucking chicken cutlets. They literally just look like raw chicken that you would shove into your titties. How many layers? At least 4. At least 4, if not more. Oh my, see, if I Google chicken cutlet, the first thing that pops up is chicken cutlet bra insert. Not even chicken cutlet recipe. First fucking thing, chicken cutlet bra insert. I'm not crazy, I promise. Not the only one who calls them that. I'm not the only one who calls them that. Oh my gosh. No, you can't bite it. That would taste terrible. They're just plastic. Or just plastic. It would not be very tasty. Also, they get covered in sweat because they are not breathable because they're just fucking plastic. Your search results are personalized. Oh. Well, it's fine, you know. Tried to make a chicken breast joke, YouTube ate it. Oops, ripping pepperoni, your joke. They're bras with insert pockets too for them. Was that what those pockets are for? I don't know. I always just assumed that you could keep, like, stuff in those pockets. Like, I used to sometimes keep money in those pockets. I just assumed that they were, like, pockets. You know? Like super, where you put your like, secure stuff. Right? But apparently no, that is not the case. Apparently they're so that you can make your boobs look bigger. You can use them however you want, surely. Yeah, I thought they were a little stash pocket. Look, I thought, yeah, because that way no one can take it from you, you know, right? Like if you know you're told like, oh hey, you're in an area where like there's pickpockets or something, you know, they're not gonna pick titty you. You're gonna notice if they try to do that, right? So like that's like a little safe spot. That's what I always thought it was for. Because we don't have pockets half the time, right? Like our pockets are shit ass. And then we would just have bags and stuff. Just basically a fancier push-up bra. Oh, well that's stupid because then you have to buy a second thing. You might as well just get the stupid fucking push-up bra, okay? Safe deposit boxes on your chest. Yeah, exactly. Try and take it, catch an SA charge. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like when you would lick things as a kid, right? You lick things and be like, this is mine now. I knew a lot of girls who would like just shove things down their shirt and they were like, you can't have it, it's mine now. On the other hand, that did also make a lot of people then put their hands down their shirts. I never had that problem because I don't have cleavage. If I tried to put something down my shirt, it would just fall out the bottom. So I never tried that. But I did have some friends who did, in fact, try to take things from people and hide them that way. Yeah. But it was fine, though. If you stuff your money in your boss, someone would have to be real ballsy to steal that cash from you. Yep, exactly. Is that a sad story? Or I think nowadays it's not a sad story. I am happy as I am. But when I was a teenager, it was a sad story because I was waiting for my giant honkabadonkers to come in. I was promised giant honkabadonkers. I did not get them. Which now, it's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. Because that would just mean more back problems and probably more respiratory problems just based on, like, the heft of said titties. And, like, also just, like, more tissue for like, unfun things to exist, right? Yeah. Anime. No, it wasn't anime that gave me false hope. It wasn't anime. It was my family. Because I've mentioned this before. My auntie and Mima both they used to have to get custom-sized bras. It wasn't anime culture. It was my family, okay? My dad's side of the family, Pa Hart's side of the family, they all had giant honkabadonkers, and then they got them cut off because they got titty cancer. But I was promised giant titties. I did not get giant titties. I got the smallest boobs in the family. That's what I got. I got smaller titties than my fully Asian mother. Yeah. So I was sad when I was younger, for surezies, because everyone always told me, like, all of my family was like, oh, like we were late bloomers, like you'll be fine, you're gonna get boobs. I never got boobs. I mean, I have boobs, but I never got like giant. I never became an anime titty monster. Which again, now I'm fine with, but I was very sad earlier in my life. It also probably would have made cosplay easier earlier in my life. But I feel like if I had giant titties, my life would have gone very differently. You know? I feel like if I had giant anime titties, and because I was a cosplayer, I feel like if I had giant anime titties, I would have, like, tried to be Jessica Negri. Not that there's anything wrong with that. She's very nice. But, you know, very different from where I am now, sort of idea, right? Maybe I would have been more outgoing. Maybe giant anime titties would have given me confidence to talk to people. Maybe. Who knows, though? I certainly don't. Boob size is like Pepsi versus Coke. Most people will say they have a preference, but in reality, they're happy with whatever. Yeah, I mean, I feel like all boobs are good boobs, question mark. Right? It's one of those things, like, yeah, everyone has a preference. Everyone has a preference for everything, be it personalities or voices or body types, right? Like, some people like people who are really, really thin. Some people have, like, people who, like, are somewhere in the middle. And some people like people who are a little bit squishier. But, like, it's all just preference. It doesn't necessarily mean that anything is better than anything else. So, that's the same with titties. Maybe you would have been even more introverted. Maybe. Maybe it would have gone the opposite way, right? You get too much attention for your boobs, and then you, like, don't want anyone to look at them anymore. That very well could have been, yeah, that could have been a thing too. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. Everything, you know, you can always look at other things in your life and be like, oh, if this one thing was different, how would this have ended up? Sometimes I like to think about it. Sometimes. You know, I feel like it's interesting to, like, try to, I don't know, it's essentially like AU fan fiction that you're writing about yourself in your head. Right? So, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, if I had giant anime titties, but everything else in my life stayed the same, and, like, so therefore, like, you know, I was still nerdy, still played video games, still got into, like, cosplay, like, I feel like I probably would have done more, like, Jessica Negri style things, because I would have the titties, and maybe I would try to do thirst trap. Maybe I'd be comfortable trying to do thirst traps. Right? Like, so, like, maybe that would be a thing. But then, like, I'm like, okay, but, like, what if I had titties, but, like, no thighs? Or what if I was really tall? Or what if I was really short? Or, you know, what if I was really extroverted? Or, you know, just thinking about all the random things that you can think about, right? I don't know. I just like doing that sometimes when I don't have anything else. Do you guys ever do that? Do you guys ever think about, like, if you change, like, one thing about you at a time, like, what might change in your life? Like, what things do you think feasibly would maybe be a little bit different. The what if rabbit hole, yeah. Occasionally, sometimes, yeah. I used to do it in like a bad way. It's depressing. Yeah, so I used to do it in like a mental illness way. Right, like the anxiety, like, oh my god, I fucked up. What I said this? What if I didn't say this? Or like the depression way. Because you know those are those are exist. But now I tend to do it in like just like as if I'm writing AU fan fiction about myself, right? So not thinking about like things I've actually done or skills or qualities like that. It's more like things that I literally could not change. Again, like titties or height or you know, what if my eyes were blue? You know, just like silly things like that. Like what if I, you know, what if I fell down a staircase on my first day of school? Or what if I was really good at long distance running and I became a marathon runner instead of a sprinter, right? Just really stupid things, nothing that like really pertains to my day-to-day life. Yeah. Technically you could change one of those, you just need a good no. No. What if heterochrome? Yeah, exactly, yeah. One thing I think is if I didn't get sick one time as a kid, I was actually able to go to a party I was invited to. Interesting. Yeah. See, it's like just funny. Yeah. Oh god, what if I was multilingual? That would be great. What if I wasn't a weeb? I've thought about that too. I thought about that. I was like, what if I wasn't like a nerd? What would I do? And then I like thought about my like friends that I had in high school who they were the first people to drag me to a convention. Like they were the first people that I cosplayed with. None of them are nerdy anymore. Because when we went to university, they all became like normal party people. We didn't go to the same university. I was in fact the only person in my high school friend group to not go to their university. So they're all still friends and I'm not. I see them once a decade. But yeah, so like they all went to the same university. They started going to like parties and clubs and stuff. I visited them one time during our undergrad and they brought me to a club and it was the only time I've ever been to like a normal club and it was terrible. And then I also met someone I knew when I was very young, like when I was like 4 or 5, because we had the same piano teacher, and his brother used to be one of our babysitters. It was the first house I ever played a Mario game at. Was when his brother was babysitting us. This was like in a tiny little town. But apparently he had gone to the same university as my friends went to. And he found me at this club and somehow recognized me and was like, oh my god, Cyon? And I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? And then he bought me like 8 tequila shots, and then I drank all of them, and then I didn't realize he was trying to do the do. And I drank all the tequila, and then my friends were like, we gotta go. And I was like, oh, it was so nice to see you. It was so nice to see you. I hope you have a good night. And then I like fucked off with my friends. And then they told me afterwards, and I was like, oh, I feel bad. If I had known that that was like a way of a person to like make a move, I would have been like, oh no, I'm okay. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good night. I felt so bad afterward. This was also during like a time where I could drink a lot. So I did not get like hammered off of that. I got like vaguely buzzed. I was fine. But yeah, I felt really bad afterwards. I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was trying to make a move. I didn't realize he was trying to make a move. if I had known, I would have tried to be like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, yeah, a little pink in the face. Okay, to be fair, I do go pink in the face immediately. Like I will have a mouthful of like soju and I will go pink in the face, and that's just how my body chemistry reacts to alcohol. But yeah, that was the one and only time I've ever been to a club, and that was the one and only time that I ever went to visit them while they were all off in a completely different, not just city. It took like 5 hours to get from where I lived to where they were going to university. Yeah, and so we didn't really get in touch very much, and they essentially replaced me with like someone who looked very similar to me but was really into like partying. Yeah. But then I think about it sometimes and I was like, what if I did the same thing? What if I went to their university? What if I wasn't nerdy? What if I didn't what if I stopped cosplaying, right? Because I got into cosplay with them and then they all stopped when they hit university. And all of them are married with kids. They're all married with kids. They all went the white picket fence. Like, they're all they're all exactly the same as they were in high school in terms of personality. Like, they're all very, like, bubbly and, like, they're very nice, whatever. But they're all, you know, very normal. I don't know. They're all just, like, families with kids, question mark. Yeah, they took the traditional route. And they look like mothers, which is maybe an odd thing to say, but like, given that I grew up with them, it's kind of weird to like, it's kind of weird to look at pictures of like myself from like, you know, 3 or 4 years ago when I did more costuming stuff, and then look at pictures of them 3 or 4 years ago, and like, you know, I've got like, you know, full beat or whatever, you know, just, or even just like looking at like things that they talk about and things that I talk about online. They you know, they talk about like work and their kids and, oh, we're doing like gardening, and I'm out here like fucking this video game is doing cool and these are my informants and like this is the VTuber. So I'm pretty sure if we tried to have a conversation now, they would all be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So yes, yeah, they all became normies. I was like, yeah, I feel like if I had ended up going to the same university as them, my life would be incredibly different than it is now. But like, I don't wish that happened. As much as I might have had a more stable life, right? Like that's a traditional path for a reason, sort of idea, right? Like I feel like that's, for most people, that's the most stable thing, right? You meet someone, you become significant others, you get married, you have kids, you have a house, like both of you work a full-time job, right? Like it's very it's stable, right? Like usually there's nothing too much that's gonna rock the boat other than like, you know, if one of you, like if there's relationship drama, you know, like, oh, maybe one of your families is, you have a monster-in-law, or like one of you cheats, or one of you falls in love, or what, like those are like the only kinds of things that I can think of that would fuck up like a really traditional like life path sort of idea. And then I'm over here like I am not a raccoon, I'm a tanuki, and they're all just over there in the raccoon world like staring at me like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? So like, yeah, I think about it sometimes, and then I'm like, I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I mean, yeah, I have a weird life path, but like, I've got to do a lot of cool stuff. Like, I get to hang out with you guys. I get to do things I enjoy. I don't have to work. I mean, I don't have to work a full-time job, says the person who works a part-time job and then like does a bunch of fucking paperwork and shit behind the scenes for that. It's fine. Anyway, but like, you know, I don't do your like typical 9 to 5 or whatever. I can stay up as late as I want. I get to meet really interesting people. I have a stupid amount of knowledge of the internet for no fucking reason. Right? I don't know. It's one of those things where like, I don't necessarily think one of those things is better than the other. But I'm also not mad about where I've ended up in life. As much as, like, sure, if I worked full-time and was married, I'd probably be more stable financially. Yeah, right? Like, maybe if I'd married rich, I would have a house. But, I don't know, thinking about those things makes me, like, I don't know, vaguely uncomfortable. Not like other girls. I'm like many other girls. I'm just not like the, you know, trad wife type of girl. There's a lot of different types of girls, and I think that there's a lot of people who have a similar life path to me, but also like it wouldn't be considered like, you know, a generally normal life path, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not mad about it. I like where I am. I like being able to see you guys, and even if Martin says it's not hanging out with you guys isn't a good thing, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing because you guys make me happy, and hopefully every once in a while I make you happy. Hopefully every once in a while you can laugh at something I've done and it makes your day a little brighter, because I don't know, streaming makes my day a little brighter. So I really hope it's reciprocal to some extent at the very least. And even though sometimes I can be cringy, that's fine. I don't know, it's fine. Even if sometimes things are, you know, like not as stable as most people would be at this point in their lives, or, you know, or things are a little weird, or things are, you know, no matter what, like I don't think I regret anything that I've done. There are some people in my life I've regretted trusting, for sure. But I don't think that I can truly regret choices that I've made, because they've led me to where I am now. And while sometimes where I am now can suck, at least, like, you know, not like there's things that are like, you know, so, you know, there's always things that don't happen nicely. Like last year I lost my grandparent. And, you know, there's other, there's some other, like, illnesses and shit going on in the family. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you worry about things, you're stressed, you know, fucking, my brain chemistry is fucked. But that's what medication's for, and therapy and all that shit. But, like, I don't regret my own choices looking back. Even if some of them are stupid. Even if I make terrible decisions sometimes. Because, yeah, I don't know, I do like where I've ended up, right? I enjoy it. Even if it took me a really long time to figure out that taking life one step at a time is perfectly okay, and enjoying where you are in the moment, even if it's not someone else's idea of success, is perfectly okay. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people, like, even especially the people I grew up with who, you know, they're married, they have kids, they have traditional jobs, whatever, you know, suburban home with a minivan sort of idea. I feel like most of them would look at me and be like, this girl's fucked her life up. Right? Their idea of success is very different than my idea of success. But, like, I don't know, I'm glad to be where I am. Right? Everyone has their own opinions of how things should and could work. Everyone has things that they treasure more, right? So, like, if you're a person who wants stability, then don't be a streamer. Then don't be a streamer. That's a bad idea, right? Like, don't be a creative. Then, you know, you'd probably want to get a job and a stable partner. And, like, maybe your number one focus is trying to find, like, a home that you can buy or whatever, right? And that's your number one thing. And maybe some people, their number one thing is they really want to find a life partner. They want to love and be loved. And do I want to love and be loved? Absolutely. But I found that a little bit differently than I guess a lot of people have. And, like, so, like, yeah, like, I don't know, a lot of people would be like, oh, you want to love and be loved, but you don't have a fucking boyfriend. And I'm out here like, yeah, but I've got my chat. And they're like, that's not the same. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. And, like, some people are more like, they want freedom, right? And sometimes that means that they want money first so that they can go on vacation and have that freedom and do whatever. And sometimes that's in the form of time, right? Which is kind of where I am, where I work just enough to keep myself alive, and then I have time to do other things that I want to do, right? And yeah, so I think everyone's life, the things that are important to you don't have to line up with the things that are important to everyone else, right? There is like a normal, quote-unquote, way of going about life, right? You get older, you work full-time, eventually you retire. Somewhere in there, you probably have a family, maybe you have some kids. But like, you know, not everyone necessarily wants to go A, B, C, D. Maybe you do want all those things, but maybe you want it to be like A, C, D, B. You know, you want to do it in a little bit of a different order. Maybe you want to take your time with something, and that's fine. Because, like, Paul Hart, a very traditional life after he got married, right? He, you know, he met my mom, he got married, he had me and bro Hart. Like, he worked a full-time job, and, you know, we grew up and now he's retired, right? But before that, man was fucking insane. Like, man was crazy. Man went to Africa, man was a competitive speed walker, was a fucking, did downhill skiing competitively, fucking just all sorts of crazy shit. Right? Like, just an insane amount of random bullshit. Didn't get married until I think he was in his 30s when he got married. But, like, he did a lot of shit, right? And he's very successful. Also, like, you know, his childhood was not what you would consider normal. So his life in general, technically, at the end of it, looking back, you could say, yeah, he went the traditional route, right? He had 2 kids. He, you know, raised us in a house. He had a full-time job, you know, all that stuff. Very traditional looking family from the outside. But his life was not, you know, it was not a straightforward path. He did a lot of shit. Man dropped out of university to pay for his brother's way through university, which I've told you guys about that. And, like, he graduated 2 years early from high school, and so his path was, like, wibbly-wobbly all over the fucking place. So, like, there's not just one path, even if you end up doing the normal thing. Sometimes it takes you a little longer to get there. Sometimes you get to point A, you know, you meet the person, you get married, but it takes you longer to get a house or have kids or whatever, and that's fine. And that's fine. Like, I used to worry about, cause like when I originally went to school to be a teacher, and I was a teacher for a while, and then I realized I fucking hated being a teacher. And I was really, really worried because I was like, this puts me behind, right? Like, everyone else is now going into the workforce, and I'm here, I don't know what I want to do with my life anymore. But, like, thinking about the fact that, like, one of the most successful people I know, based on, like, where he started and where he's ended up, is my dad. And he didn't have most of his life put together until he was, like, 30. And so when I was worried, and then I thought about it, and then I was like, oh, I have time. I can figure it out. And Chief, thank you for the soup. I appreciate it. Bahar did all the side quests before the yes, exactly. And sometimes that's just the way that you want to do your life, right? Sometimes some people like to, you know, dabble in the main story and then do some side quests, go back to the main story, do some side quests. Take it easier. It's hard to understand that when you've seen your dad be normal for your entire childhood. Yeah, exactly. So it took me until I was, you know, an adult who thought she fucked up her life path, getting her dream job and then realizing that she fucking hated it. I spiraled real fucking deep into depression after that. Like, really, really bad into depression. I don't know. But thankfully, I had Monster Hunter bred friends to pull me out of that. Because she literally would come to my house and then drag me to her house. Like, bodily, like, actually drag me. which was great. And I'm very thankful for that because there were some times that were not good. And so some of you guys who might have had to deal with depression might get it. But I think that's probably the worst off I ever was in my life because I thought I had fucked up everything. I thought I had completely ruined my life because it wasn't doing what I thought I was supposed to do, right? Because I thought, you know, you go to school, you get a job, you know, through people at work, you'll meet someone, you'll date, you'll get married, you'll have kids. And I got out of school and I got my job, and then I got rid of my job. And I, you know, no longer had that adult money or, you know, in my head I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like meet I'm gonna meet like a cool teacher guy and we're gonna like fall in love. Like he'll be like a nerdy math teacher and I'll be like the weird eclectic English and history person. So I had this whole like idea of like what adult life would be. And did it still include teaching math with Pokemon? Abso-fucking-lutely. Did it include English classes where my character design was based on D&D sheets? Definitely. But yeah, I don't know, like the way that I thought my life would turn out obviously didn't happen, and I thought I'd fucked it all up. I thought my life was over. And it took a hot second to take a step back and realize, like, no, it's not over. It's just not the way that you thought it would be. That doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. Might be a little stumble here or there, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. Just fucking get up, dust yourself off, and keep fucking trucking. And, yeah, I mean, we got here. We got here, and that's what's important. So, I don't know fucking how the fuck we got here, but, you know, if you're having a bad time with something, it sucks. Sucks fucking ass. Sometimes you just want to not be there anymore in the worst possible manner. But you never know what's ahead of you. You never know what's ahead of you. You could randomly get transported, find a dimensional door into another universe, right? And then now you're not even hanging out with like fucking raccoons anymore. Oh, you wouldn't hang out with raccoons. You're all humans. You wouldn't hang out with humans anymore. Maybe you'll fucking find a world full of mermaids or some shit. Okay? You never fucking know. You never know. A dimensional door, aka UPS truck. Fuck UPS, man. They make you pay far too much in duties and handling fees. Far too much money. Walk into a bar, find a man, and shake his hand. Or hope that there's like a weird back entrance in your restaurant that connects to another world. Yeah. Ariel, my beloved. Oh, a Little Mermaid fan. Nice. Yeah. Mermaids are so interesting. I realize now this is gonna be a completely off-topic comparative, but mermaids are so cool. Does anyone else like mermaid lore? Or like the different types of mermaids? Because there's like monstrous mermaids, there's like cute like cartoon mermaids, there's sexy mermaids, there's like people who are like sirens and mermaids are the same, there's people who's like sirens and mermaids are different, there's like eel-tailed mermaids, there's fucking normal-ass fish-tailed mermaids, lore about them eating men, yeah! There's so many, I don't know, I like, does that count as like monster lore? I don't know, I just think it's neat. There's so many different iterations on one particular thing, and then you get the kind of things about like, you know, eating a mermaid's heart, and then like, would you consider a mermaid would you consider a selkie a mermaid? Because some people are like, yeah, they're the same thing. They're fucking not. But like, would you consider a selkie a mermaid? Sirens are part bird. It depends. There are two different ways to look at sirens, and some of them are mermaid adjacent and some of them are harpy adjacent. Depending on what lore you're taking them from. Yeah, I think they count as monster girls. Excellent. The mermaids that have fish torsos and heads but human lowers. I don't think that those are mermaids. I think those are ladyfish. Yeah. Just sexy hot lady legs with a fish head. Those are maidmers, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, eating a mermaid heart. Yeah, there's ideas of like having it be an elixir or for like longevity or immortality or whatever. That's more of like a fantasy trope then, as opposed to like a more like lore type thing, question mark, but still interesting, Are there mermaids where the fish part is the middle? I feel like that would be really awkward. Just like you have a human head and human legs, but you just have like a fish torso? Question mark? So you wouldn't have titties and you'd have fins? Would you have a dorsal fin? Would you still have gills at that point? In a setting, merfolk like underwater elves? Oh, so they have like the ability to have legs or tails depending on what they're going for? Question mark? Question mark? What do you prefer, mermaid or harpy? If you had asked me this in like elementary school when Yu-Gi-Oh was a thing, I would have said harpy because I had a harpy lady deck. I liked harpy ladies. I think that mermaids are neat though. I think they're kind of cool. I think they're kind of neat. I don't like the water though. Don't like the water though. If they live underwater, I think it would be completely bipedal coated. That'd be really hard to get anywhere. See, like, I could see them being bipedal when they're, like, if they have a castle on the bottom of the ocean or something, and when they, like, get into that area, they, like, land on the floor, and they are, like, bipedal, they can walk around, they have roads and whatever. I don't think that they would be able to swim around. That sounds like, being bipedal is very, not efficient in the water, as it were. It would probably be better to have a fishtail. Also, that would make the musculature way stronger. Just add fins to bipedal. That sounds fucking terrible. That doesn't sound good at all. Oh my god. Half mermaid, half harpy. How would that work? Also, what version of a harpy? Because there's a lot of versions of harpies too. Because now I'm just picturing fishtail, fucking wings, and an angry bird lady head. That would not be good anywhere. Having a fishtail in the air would be terrible, and having wings in the water would also be terrible. Yeah, that would not be a good time, I feel like. Right? I feel like that's just generally speaking not gonna be a great idea. And then if you do it the other way, it's just a lady with bird legs, right? Because if it's a mermaid and it gets the top part of a mermaid, then it's just, you know, you get long flowing hair, maybe like fin ears, fucking titties with shells, and then normal arms. Maybe you still have gills, maybe you got like little fins on your arms if you want that shit. But then you just got like harpy bird legs. So it's essentially just water harpy. Right? Because if you're considering the type, again, it depends on the type of harpy. But if it's the harpy where it's like, you know, it's a lady with wing arms and bird legs, but like human upper and head, where it's essentially just a harpy that has no wings and fish aesthetic. On the top half. That's also terrible. I don't think that a harpy mermaid hybrid would be a good idea. I feel like every way that I think about it, it would be terrible. Ariel's lower body with Iako's upper body, and now I feel sick. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Cursed chimera. Yeah, no fun. Cat girls are good though, Reimu. Cat girls are good. Yeah. But what kind of cat girl are you thinking? Are you thinking like... kimono mimi, so like they just have ears and a tail, kind of like me? Or are you thinking about cat girls more like, oh god, fuck, what is it called? God damn it, I don't remember. I was thinking, there was one particular anime I was thinking about that has a cat girl that is... So there's like kimono mimi, there's full-ass furry, and then there's like that middle ground. And there was an old anime that's still like a space cowboy-esque vibe. Fuck, I don't remember. Anyway, Outlaw Star! Yes, lizards, you got it! Anyway, yeah. I feel like there used to be a lot more characters that were more like more animal than like modern day like cat girls and stuff, right? Kinda. I feel like that was more of a thing before. But yeah, I don't know. I like kimono mimi. Nekopara is cute. Nekopara is adorable. All the girlies are fucking cute. I think Cinnamon's really cute in Nekopara. Not overly fond of Vanilla. She's, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Nekopara's cute. Yeah. Prefer cat boys or dog girls? I think dog girls are cute. Yeah. Maple. Oh, Maple is also great. I do love Maple. Yeah, I think I prefer dog girls. Because I think that my personality, if the two options are like dog or cat type people, and that it tends to be what people go back and forth between, I'm more like a cat than I am a dog, even if I am a canine. I have a more stereotypical cat personality because I can get jealous and I can be standoffish and I like to be left alone until I don't want to be left alone and then I want all your attention. I'm not very outgoing. So I think I'm more cat adjacent. So I would want, I like more like dog type people, if that makes sense. Yeah, just because they're usually like, you know, they are more like open, happy-go-lucky, and they're very cute, you know? They do things and you're just like, oh my god, you're so fucking cute. Yeah, so yeah, I think a dog girl, because I think that if there's a cat boy who has a similar personality to me, I would be like, oh, fuck off, you're so annoying. As hypocritical as that is, you know? Fox boy or wolf girl? Okay. So this one is, can I have both? Can I have both? Because wolf girl is like the more feral version of dog girl, and the idea of being pinned down by wolf girl sounds great. But also, fox boy. If you think about the usual idea of foxes, like the stereotypes, they're very like sly and like not mischievous necessarily. To some extent, yes, but like sly and like planning and like manipulative, but like not necessarily in a bad way. Yeah. Which also, like, you know, right? I feel like they're the two types. Like a wolf girl is gonna put me in my place physically. I told you this is gonna sound bad. And a fox boy, I think, would like make me think it's my idea, but it's not, and like still make me do the thing. that I didn't want to do, right? Pick your choice of how to be dominated. Exactly. It's like, it's like, yeah, it's just like, do you want to be put in your place physically or mentally? It's fine. She's by nature a bottom. Shut up. It's fine. Yeah. The idea of being in a forest and being kabedon by a wolf girl who is secretly hunting you sounds so nice, right? Right. I can't believe you're trying to make me pick. I don't want to. I want both. I choose both. And Chief, thank you. Thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yay. There's a rom-com about a mermaid who can't swim and has a swimming teacher. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, that sounds adorable. What the fuck is this topic? Yeah, I ask myself that a lot, honestly. I ask myself that a lot. What if they gaslight you to dominate them? I feel like that would be incredibly hard to do. Although, actually, all they would have to do is probably piss me off. And I would pick a fight. Yeah, Yeah, no, I thought about it, and then I was like, no, honestly, all they'd have to do is pick a fight, or make me mad, and then I would pick a fight. And then I would be like, I'm stronger than you, ha. You know? I don't think that would last, though. Yep. Hi, Yuzuru. Make you mad, sit back and smile. Yeah. I would try to be like, haha, bitch. And then I would probably lose in the end anyway, though. Magical girl or demon lord? Fucking demon lord. 100% demon lord. Magical girl. I don't want a magical girl. I want a demon lord. That is the easiest question for me. Oh my gosh. I'm just picturing if my mom asked what I'm doing right now, I'd be like, well, my online Tanuki girlfriend is telling me that she prefers to be... Yeah, that would be an awkward way to yeah, no, that's, yeah, I can see how that wouldn't necessarily be the best thing to answer when someone asks what you're doing for surezies. Amoria about to get mad? Look. I love Amoria senpai. We are both bottoms. We are very different types of bottoms. But she did in fact save me from a centipede, so it is what it is, you know. Magical boy or demoness lordette? Give me the evil demon. You don't have to be evil. You just have to look evil and have a domineering presence. What if it was like the magical girl from Gushing Over Magical Girls? Okay, but what's her personality like? Oh, that's a nice... I've not watched this, but I think I'm going to watch this. There's some... There's some nice looking screenshots here. Yep. I once showed my mom what a VTuber cooked on a hand cam stream. She's never asked me what VTubers after that. Yeah, that sounds about right. What's your hear me out cake? I'm never doing a hear me out cake. No, it's not happening. Would you betray the hero side to join the demon queen if she were hot? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yep. I think the demon queen though would probably off me for being annoying. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Desperate, that's her personality. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. Oh, but some of these images are really hot. What was it? Amoria compared me to an... Nope, nothing, Waverly. Amoria Senpai never compared me to an animal, ever, when I was in Korea. Never. Nope. Yep. If evil, why hot? No. That's not how that goes. It's... if evil is hot. There is no why. They are equivalent. There is an equivalency there, you know? And you are completely 100% correct, lizards. I would be just like, oh, fucking, yeah, we're there, done, yeah, Mario son or Sonic daughter? What the fuck does that even mean? Fucking Sonic daughter, I guess. She gotta go fast. I don't know. She's gonna save the world or some shit. I don't fucking know. When the main girl gets in the mood, she is not needy anymore. Oh, wow. Oogie. Yep, I will watch the thing. I will, in fact, watch the thing with the anime girls and the star wand that's in her mouth as she is like, you know, or the angry shadow face pulled up real close to a girl who's crying. Yeah. Can I be the girl who's crying, please? I'm totally normal. I'm totally okay. Surprised you haven't seen it yet. It's your level of curse. Yeah, well, yeah, it is what it is. No, I don't love crying girls. It's not that I love crying girls. It's that I want to be crying girls. Okay, that sounds really weird. But it's not that I love crying girls. Yeah. Huh. She's a massive red flag, but luckily red is my favorite color. Fucking mood. Red's not my favorite color, but it is apparently my single character archetype that is the character archetype that I like. Yep. Yay. Most normal Tanuki. Yep, exactly. Wah. We're just here to do our best. Okay. How the fuck did we get here? How did we get here? How come we still haven't had this lore added to Science Week? What do you mean added to my VTuber wiki page? That's no one needs this on their this isn't something that goes on wiki pages, I don't think. I feel like this is not in fact something that goes on a Wikipedia, or not a Wikipedia, but like a VTuber wiki page. It's not a thing. Right? Like it's not like people are gonna add to people, right? Like like Echoes doesn't have Tsundere Brat on it, or Liura Senpai's doesn't have seems like a top but is a bottom, or you know, right? Not everything needs to go on a wiki page. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's information for informants only, obviously. Yeah, definitely. Maybe it should. Why? You're giving us all important things to add? No, what? These are not important facts. These are not important facts. Important facts, you know, that are trivia should be like, for Meeta Osita, right? Like energetic witch store owner. Will blow your eardrums out if you have her on full volume, right? Like that. I feel like that's an important piece of trivia, right? But like, there's other trivia that like isn't important, like the fact that the girls sometimes call Liora dad and Kokone senpai mom, and that they're the founding fathers, right? Like that doesn't make any sense unless you watch V&U girls. I feel like, right? Like it's not important Wikipedia, like wiki trivia knowledge. Yeah. That would be like Wikipedia or Wiki knowledge for trivia for Suri being like, she has 12 million towels because if you use them more than once, she's going to yell at you. No one needs to know that. That's from one very particular stream. It's not actually pertinent knowledge. It is just exist. That would make you the wine aunt without the wine. Yeah, that is in fact that is in fact what I often get compared to. Or the chaotic older sister somehow as well. That's also what I get compared to, depending on who's saying it. Like Ro has called me a chaotic older sister before, and some of the girlies in my gen have called me like a chaotic wine aunt. Yeah. Gotta go make rice. Good luck with your rice. I mean, I'm sure most people don't need luck to make rice. Some of us are special though, and we do in fact need luck to make rice. So, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Trivia, what did Cyon build for school? A railgun. I did not build a railgun for school. I did once build an electromagnetic dam prototype. I also built a quail incubation chamber, and then I incubated quail eggs for a science project in 6th grade, along with my electromagnetic dam prototype. Yeah. Cyon ne-chan? No. Just a weird big sister. I did not build a railgun. The eggs, in fact, did not hatch. They would have if we gave them another couple of days, probably. But instead, I cracked them open over the sink and traumatized many 6th graders because they were just like balut. They had like nearly fully formed quails in them. So we just like killed a bunch of quails. Yeah, it's great. Fucking dope. Yeah, so I just traumatized a bunch of 6th graders. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty great. pretty great. Unintentional balut is crazy. Yeah, well, I didn't even know that was a thing until like later in life. And then I was like, oh, I've made that. Not on purpose, but I've made that. Did the 6th graders turn vegan? Actually, yes. Two of them became vegan. Yeah, there were in fact 2 girls who then refused to eat meat. So you know it is what it is. Teehee. No, not abortions. Egg-abortions. The poor babies. The poor babies. Shinery Tanuki or buff muscular Tanuki? Why not both? At least at that particular point in my life. I don't know. In high school, Shinery Tanuki and buff muscular Tanuki. I mean, it wasn't like muscular. I had abs. Does that count? I've never been like muscular. Just thighs and abs. Shy buff Tanuki, yeah. What do you mean I've lived a cursed life? I usually like to say that I have a very normal life, and then turns out that I just have a slightly I've had a slightly odd life. I always am like, I don't know, I feel like my life is pretty boring, and then like other people hear me talking about what the fuck I've done in my life, and they're like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know, I thought this was a pretty normal generic life, you know? But apparently it's, you know, not quite. So it's fine. You seem like the secretly athletic build type. Yeah, I very much was. I could probably get back into shape if I actually tried pretty easily, just with my body type and like the amount that I did when I was younger, but effort. I don't want to. I like walking though. I do like doing stuff. I don't mind physical activity. I just don't like exercise for exercise's sake. That's my problem. Right? Because I was really fit as when I was younger because I did sports. There's a purpose to sports. I beat people. There's a reason behind it. I want to win. But it's less fun to exercise for exercise's sake. That's my problem. Yeah, now I've got the bike and I'm trying to like... It's a little bit easier because since it's in my own like home, I can like sit and like read whilst doing things, but I don't know. I tried to go to the gym before and it's just like it feels so pointless. Like I know I'm doing it for health reasons, but I don't know. Like that doesn't seem like a good enough purpose to me. I'm not sure if it's just like me being me or like ADHD being ADHD, but like I usually I need motivation outside of myself. So like even when it comes to like streaming, I do have motivation outside of myself because I've got like you guys, and so when I put a schedule out, I'm like, okay, this keeps me accountable because I don't want to let the informants down, right? But like exercise is like, okay, I'm doing this for myself, I'm doing this for my own health, but that's all like internal stuff. There is no like external pushing force. And I'm really bad at doing that kind of thing. Yeah. Hey ho! Have a good night. Climbing gyms? Ah, yeah. I have one of my coworkers goes climbing a lot. Or one of your... Yeah, you guys are one of my motivations, for sure. 100%. Right? Like, I sometimes will eat salad because I'm like, chat will be proud of me if I eat something that's not chicken nuggets. Right? Because like, and like the original reason that I even got the bike wasn't even because I was like, I need to be healthy. It was like, I need to be healthy so I stop being sick and missing stream. Right? But it's still like, it's hard for me to, I need external motivation for me to do things. Yeah, and I'd love to blame ADHD for that. And it is in part, but it's definitely also just me. So, you know, chicken nugget salad. Yeah, chicky salads are good. Yeah, Thank you for lying to me, Martin. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes. Thank you for the lies. Yeah. Blah. My throat doesn't hurt, but it's doing a weird thing with like phlegm production. Weird. It is creating frogs in my throat, and I do not want these frogs in my throat. That's concerning. And it's not super concerning. It's just like leftovers from being sick, because it always takes me forever to fully get better, and also from COVID, it takes a fucking long ass time to get 100% afterwards. Even if you're not like technically sick, there's still a lot of like lingering shit. No, I hope it doesn't mean anything for tomorrow. It should theoretically be fine. It just means that I have to keep muting myself to clear my throat. It's annoying. Oh, yeah, there is no game today. It's just yapping. Although, I was planning on doing work. But I've done absolutely no work. So that that is what it is. Yeah, there's actually no game today. It's a yapping and work stream. Although apparently just a yapping stream because I've done fuck all for work. Although to be fair, the work was not exactly like, it wasn't exactly hard work or anything. The work was I need to go find scripts. That's what the work was. So I was gonna get opinions on what kind of scripts we should do. Yeah. What things you guys want for the next one. Because it's been a hot second since I've done one, so I thought I would do one membership script read and then one script read for everyone. As like, teehee, sorry. Yeah. Wow.
Welcome.
But I don't know. Big Red, happy 16 months. Happy Thursday. It's new. It's not an official holiday, but happy Thursday anyway. But yeah, I was trying to like think about like, oh, like what kind of scripts should I look for? Like, do we want like a cute romantic thing? Do we want something more platonic? Do we want loser yandere tries hypnotizing you? Right? Yeah, right? Like, I'm like, I don't know, man. What are we trying to do here? That's cute? Maybe then. What's this? Hot park ranger patches you up in her tent. Buff woman, strangers to more. Injury, rescue, tending your wounds. Comfort, flirting, teasing, body appreciation. I could be buff woman Tanuki saving you from the forest. Tending wounds sounds cute. Yeah. Popular girl ex nerd script. Yeah, I know of Buff Pup. I don't know if I've ever actually watched one of her streams, but I know of Buff Pup. Yep. Oh, is Wade really going to bed? Did I miss saying that? Where? Or did I already say goodnight? I don't know. Have a good night. There should be a recent Palm Crew submission. Ooh, I'll have to double check that too. I thought I checked, but I guess if there should be one, I'll recheck. A good yandere ASMR that has like break into house noises or parts, but no luck. Ah, maybe. But like ASMR, so like whispery in the 3DO or like script read, like soft script read. So those are different. I wouldn't call my script reads ASMR because they're usually not like a fully talking volume. But they are not like soft and quiet for the most part. Aw, this could be cute. Your rival takes care of you. Sick listener, rivals to lovers. Wholesome. That could be cute. Your witch partner turns you into a cat accidentally. Alright, interesting. I don't know about that one. Sounds more like a Meeta script, right? Yeah, everyone's like Meeta coded. Very much so. Oh, you're everything I've ever wanted. Yandere speaker, kidnapping, unwilling listener, delusion, slice of life, sweet, question mark, toxic, possessive, stalker, friends to question mark, forceful, Stockholm syndrome. I love all of these like question mark in the tags. Yeah. I'll put that in a new tab. I'm in, yeah. I like that one. Loser yandere tries hypnotizing you. That came up again. Someone did a fill for it. That's fun. How long is it? Oh, of course it doesn't want to play. Oh, 18 minutes. That's a pretty good length. I should read that script. I mean, I always like open things based on the titles and stuff, and then I read the scripts, and then and then afterwards I usually do what I should have done first, which is check and see if the person allows monetization or putting things behind a paywall. Yep. Oh, this is so funny. The local blacksmith dwarf gets a bit flirty. So specific. Why is that so specific? Oh my gosh, that's really cute though. Ooh, Eldritch Goddess pampers you gently? Sleep aid, mommy, strangers to more tentacles. How the fuck are you supposed to imply tentacles? What? Alright. Short stack goblin? Yeah, I guess so. Some of these are really specific. Oh. I mean, this one is very specific to today's stream. Saved by 2 harpies, birds of a feather. It's just a harpy girl ASMR. Country girl finds you in her secret reading spot. Why? Why can't it just be girl finds you in her secret reading spot? Why is it specifically country girl? Can you make it harpy mermaid? Absolutely not. Preparing for war. Quartermaster speaker. What? I'm sure. Tall roommate carries you to bed and tucks you in with a kiss. That's cute. Some people like country girls. I mean, yes, but I shouldn't have to specifically put on a country accent trying to do that. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it should be like, you can, if you want, put on an accent, but like, that's like specific, like, country girl. Okay, sure. How tall are you? 180 centimeters? I'm definitely 180 centimeters, so I could be tall and carry you to bed. Yeah. It's definitely true. It's definitely true. So someone delete Vigred's comment. Someone delete Jill Noel's comment. It doesn't matter, and it's without my hat too. Yeah. Yeah, very important piece of knowledge. Yeah. Yes, since this is fine. Technically, I'm only 163 centimeters, but I can be tall if I want to be tall. I can be tall if I want to be tall. Aliens and their pet human. That's a very specific script. That's a Very specific script. Tall of Heart. Sure, yeah, we'll take that. I'll take that. Talking to a nerdy dragon about his coin collection. Yandere forces you to play chess with her. What the fuck? Why? Oh, there's one here that's specifically supposed to be done in a Scottish accent. About fish. Breaking up with your yandere wife. That sounds so sad. Little Red Riding Hood is the werewolf. Why? Why? Blood, sweat, and tears. Treason in politics. All right. Sure. Let's see. So I'm having your baby. ASMR wife, expecting parents, telling you to get me snacks. Why? I guess that's sure, yeah. I'm sure that's a thing. I mean, no. That seems peak, really? It's kind of cute. Aw. I will not be a good mommy. I'd be a terrible mommy. Cupid's arrow, friends to lovers, supernatural artifact. No, we're not having a pull at the end. Just as long as it doesn't end prematurely with a sink. Oh. Your yandere girlfriend knows you cheated and kidnaps you. I feel like that one just ends in you dying. Not gonna lie. Oh, what's this one? Halflings got the heels. Apothecary speaker. Why is it specifically a halfling? Some of these are like they add a thing and I'm like, why? I don't understand why that's important. Signed in blood. Implied demon speaker. Short-tempered listener. Selling your soul. Failed murder attempts due to soul bond. Gradual brainwashing. Mind control. Slow corruption. Hypnosis-ish. Some praise. I love that goes at the end. Some praise. Yeah. It's all fantasy and horror. No science fiction. Yeah. There's a lot of... yeah, fantasy and horror. I have not seen a ton of science fiction, other than there's one about an alien crash landing on you. Ancient vampire boyfriend has been feeding on other women. What? Is there any that Demon Queen convinces to join Hero? I haven't seen anything yet. How dare he, right? How dare? Why is this so specific? Drunk and confused popular queen bee reveals her hatred towards you. French bully. Why specifically French? Sure, whatever. Yeah, right, why French exactly? Chasing Darling. Yandere speaker, scared listener, chasing unhinged, maniacal laugh. Your bat infestation is actually a swarm of vampires. Vampire speaker, poor farmer listener. Dark fantasy, desperate. Strangers to allies? Question mark? Making a deal. Animal noises. Trigger warning, vampire bigotry. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean, vampire bigotry? Why is there a trigger warning for that? That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, here's another one that's very specific to our stream. Tethered to the deep. Experimented on by merfolk researchers. Mermaid speaker, human listener, lab rat captured, unwilling listener tied up. Sure, yeah. Oh, again, rescued by barely literate merman. Broken English, stranger to friends. Why is this so specific? Why is the merman barely literate? I don't understand. What? Oh my god. This is cute. Your clingy girlfriend wants you to stay in bed. I like that. I want to stay in bed. Like caveman speak mermaid? Yeah, apparently. Let's see. Your uber protective girlfriend asks you for takeout. What? Why? Yandere fan threatens to blackmail you? Alright. Cozy night under the stars with your boyfriend. Fluff. Declaration. Opening up about feelings. That looks like it could be another cute cozy one. Catastrophic failure 7. What? That is certainly a name for a script, but it tells me fuck all about it. Your best friend loves teasing you. At this point, any script Serenity writes is automatically better than most of the ones we found today. Tired boyfriend sleeps on you. Technically, I could just gender swap that if it's allowed. Imagine putting every script together. I feel like that would just be terrible. Babysitting the single dad's son. Why is there a babysitting script? Why? Alright. Your dragon friend has a proposal for you. That's very Suri coded again. There's one that's like a series that's like the detective and the mafia boss's daughter. And I've seen a lot of script fills for that one. Interesting. Some of these are weird. Yonder a coworker ties you up for Christmas. I'm no detective, so hard pass. Why does this have panic attack as part of the script? Breakups and cocktails. Again, I don't know why you want to do that. Wolf Girl gets a bunny boy roommate. Once again, we return to what is weirdly existent on stream. Don't feel like you can't do it just because it's someone else coded. Girlfriend explains the Pokemon TCG to you. Interesting. You find out your roommate is one of Santa's elves. Oops. That is a Leora script. I don't want implied drugging and sinister implications, excuse you. I mean, I found a sci-fi script, but the tags are implied drugging, friendly to sinister, sinister implications, and harsh language. Why? It's the only sci-fi script I found, and it's like not, it's not... Sounds not fun. Sounds reasonable? I don't know about that one. I don't think it's sinister in like a hot way. I don't think that that's the kind of sinister it means, because that had like a lot of like this is a dead dove don't eat sort of idea. Yeah. You can't escape your yandere kidnapper. Hi! Latte! Hi! Welcome on in! I hope you had a fun stream! I hope you had a good time. We're just chatting and quote-unquote working. I'm literally just scrolling and looking at script titles and reading them out to the informants. And they are telling me what they think about the script titles, and I'm gonna do some script reads as videos, and yeah. And some of these are really, interesting. Some of these are really interesting, but I hope you had a really good stream. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Alien girl kidnaps you for experiments. Ooh. Why would someone want this one? There's no point in saving this relationship. Let's end this. Arguing, shouting, breaking up, angst. Why? Why is this an ASMR script? This would stress me out so badly. Oh my god. That sounds terrible. Oh my gosh. That sounds gross, right? I feel like that would be so sad. Let's see. Wolverine finds you in his apartment. Spider-Man listener. Again, why is this so specific? Whoever wrote that script clearly hates relationships. Yeah. Let's see. La 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 la. Vampire Knight gets possessive over you. Jealous, feeding, and aftercare. You want to be Spider-Man? Wolverine gonna yeah, it's just gonna be a trauma dumping script. Krampus visits you on Christmas. Krampus speaker. Why? What is the point? Oh my god. Some of these are really funny, and I don't understand why are they writing the, like, if you want to do them particularly as your, yeah, sure, whatever, but putting these out as like a publicly available script is so funny to me. Yeah, and there's a lot more that are just like duplicate fills for like popular things. Most of them are Crazy Yandere kidnaps you. And one of them is your standard performance evaluation. Business executive listener, administration assistant speaker, business meeting. Why? I feel like I feel like that one is gonna be written by someone who has never had an office job. I feel like it's gonna be like just what someone thinks a meeting, like a performance review is. Oh my gosh. Mermaid mommy saves your life. Insecure girlfriend handcuffs you out of jealousy. You look good in handcuffs. Maybe. I'll put that on the list. I'm a businessman and I do business. Yeah, exactly. Friend assures you you are a real girl because she puts you in a skirt. Is this making the listener a femboy script? Question mark? Is this like forcibly, like forcing your friend to become a crossdresser script? Sure, whatever. Jello Noel, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome on Unkillamax. Welcome. Yes. Let's see. Kidnapper won't let you go again. There's a lot of kidnapper won't let you go type things. I only put on a skirt if I'm in Ireland. That's not a skirt, that's a kilt. That's different. Hide and seek, script fill, horror, Jack the Ripper, and Mr. Hyde. It's just a horror script. Pretty sure you die in the end. Let's see. Interesting. flirty orc lady gives you an ear cleaning. The Dark Lord resurrects you. And the tags are dead listener, villain speaker and listener, angst and wholesome question mark. On the run with a getaway driver? Driver speaker, bank robber listener, drive inspired, car noises, pulling a heist, car noises again. You're gonna have a really bad day. Why is that a tag? I feel like I don't want to do that one. I was interested until the tags were not saying that I'm gonna have a really bad... I don't want that. I don't want to have a really bad day. That's not good at all. A villain pleads for you to rule by their side after you've been abandoned by your hero. Bitterly hidden feelings, resentful confessions, quiet yearning, heartsick ranting, slight yandere. So you had a bad day. Wasp girl catches you. Monster girl. Dominant speaker. Human listener. Strangers to lovers / mates. Kisses. Threats. She's an insect. She's a female insect. You know what they do. Does this end with the listener's head getting eaten? Why? I mean, it's important enough to have multiple insect tags. What? Why? Yeah, I guess if you're into vor, I suppose so, yeah. Hypnosis dragon brainwashes you. We should get Suri to do that one. Yeah, it's Suri script. Saved from the band or snatch? Question mark. Why? Good morning! Good morning, honey-o. ASMR, dangerous girl, a siren song of seduction. No. Your bully finds out you have his picture as your wallpaper. I don't know. Yeah, most of these scripts do not sound very good. This is part of the reason it takes me a hot second. Ooh, that's cute. It's like a wholesome friendship one, but the royal and the botanist. Fantasy, medieval, royal listener, royal excometer, plant talk, friendship, wholesome. That sounds just like cute. May I kidnap you, please? Asking to be your yandere, meek speaker. Amused to willing listener. That's kind of cute. Just like a shy, awkward yandere. Can I be your yandere? Would it be okay if I kidnapped you, maybe? Just sometime? That's kind of funny, actually. I'm gonna add that to my list of... I have way too many tabs open now. Interesting. I think I've scrolled far back enough that there's a lot more Christmas things now. Can I has your soul forever? Please? I would really appreciate it, and I don't like it when other girls touch you. So, if it's okay with you, I would really like to kill them all. But only if that's okay. If that's alright. To show that I really love you, and, because you're mine, right? Obsessed Apothecary brews a special remedy just for you. Obsessed Yandere Apothecary remedy. Medicine, examination, care, gentle, savior complex. Sweet Yandere. What is a sweet Yandere? Your heart's brown? You say ignore that, but I don't know about that. Ooh. That could be fun as a dual script. Stalking Yandere girlfriends fight over you. Yandere stalking pet names, banter, hospital setting, amnesia. That's cute. Yeah, you've woken up at a hospital and can't remember a thing. Two girls next to you seem to want to jog your memory, though, except they have conflicting stories. They both claim to be your girlfriend, and that the other is your crazy stalker. I'm pretty sure that they're both your crazy stalker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're both your crazy stalker. That's cute, though. I might maybe I can try to convince someone else to do that one with me. Let's see. Loser Yandere one was cute. That was one of the first ones that we did. Wow, they've typed out stuttering. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Their idea of loser Yandere, I guess, apparently is just very insecure stuttering. If you don't want to, though, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry for bothering you with my voice. They also put a stutter on the voice, voice, but I'm pretty sure that that's not a letter that if you have a stutter that you would trip over. Like the way that particular does it count as a speech impediment? Anyway, how stutters work, usually it's not like broken throughout a sentence like that, and it's not on like there's words that you're more often to trip over, and usually I believe that most of the stutters go at the beginning of the sentence. And Charles, anyway, yeah, this whole script, it was a really cute idea, but I don't know. I don't really. I'm looking through it quickly. I don't think that that's one that I will be doing. Hot park ranger patches you up in her tent. Buff woman. Oh, this one's a pretty short one. And by that I mean it's like 700-800 words, which means it's probably 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. No, don't worry about the shirt. Trust me, I have plenty of those. Speaking of which, do you think you can take off your shirt for me? I just want to see if you have any cuts or bruises. Okay. How do you think I feel? That's a pretty nasty scrape. I'm gonna have to clean that out. Yeah, so it looks like this is just some teasing, but mostly like, okay, I'm gonna apply ointment. People fall down that hill sort of idea. It's not a terrible one for like a general script read, I think. Popular girlfriend comforts you. Comfort, girlfriend roleplay. Popular girl, ex-nerd. This could be just like a cute... Yeah, this is quite short, actually, but cute. You're so silly, baby. What's wrong with the two of us? No, baby. I won't let you talk about yourself like that. Because you're not a loser. Don't even think about that. You know how I hate it when you talk bad about yourself. Cute idea. Not the best written. But it is a cute idea. So I might throw this out at some point. Very cute, though. Rival takes care of you could be cute, too. It's sick listener, and it's like comfort and wholesome with snuggles. I like comfort and wholesome and struggles. Let's see. It's just, usage is just credit, so this one should be fine. No, not struggles, snuggles. The only time I will edit scripts is if it says you're allowed to. There are a lot of scripts that say that you are not allowed to. Like, the only thing you can change is, like, genders of characters and stuff. I didn't say struggles, I said snuggles. Probably. Probably. Let's see. Did I? Let's see. Okay, what if I search this one properly? The snuggles is real, yeah. You're everything I ever wanted. Yandere speaker kidnapping. Delusional. Possessive. Toxic. Stockholm syndrome? Question mark. Interesting. They have speech notes in this one. So it's like it starts off like breathy voice, slower speech, a hint of insanity, underlying frustration and obsessiveness/possessiveness, trying to sound normal and sweet but slowly losing it or getting more agitated as time goes on. Here, look. I made you food. And you're going to eat it. I want to sit down with you, and we're gonna eat dinner. Got it? You've been refusing to eat with me ever since I brought you here. I'm starting to get worried about you, sweetheart. Now, come over and sit with me. Oh, come on. I went out of my way to make this place nice for you. I even got this cute little dinner table, and the two of us can eat together, and this is how you thank me for it? All you ever do is sit by that goddamn window looking outside all day. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried opening it already, wanting to jump out and run away, but as you probably figured out, I had a lock installed to avoid that exact thing from happening. Of course, we'll open the window every now and again to let some fresh air in. I don't want you to suffocate in here after all. Yeah, it's a lot. This is just, I mean, it's Yandere has kidnapped you. It's red flags. It was almost scary just how absolutely perfect you were. I can't believe I actually met you. It's not just your looks, even your personality. It's an exact copy of my fantasies. It feels so surreal to have you here with me. You're everything I wanted you to be. Everything I ever dreamed of. You're perfect, sweetheart. When we started talking, you were so sweet and nice and kind. We immediately agreed on so many things. You're so perfect. Oh my god. I wanted you so badly. So, like, there's very specific, like, yandere things. Oh, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah. Like, I took everything into consideration. The scent of the room, the clothing detergent. So this is definitely, this is a pretty good, like, yandere script. It's not bad. It's kidnapping your best friend. Yandere friend is secretly obsessed with you. Kidnapped by your stalker best friend. Psychotic best friend wants you for herself. Yeah. This one straight up in the tag says toxic. So. What's this one? Eldritch goddess pampers you gently. Let's see. What's this one? How long is this one? Oh, I'm of legal age to read sexually explicit material in my country of residence. Alright, I don't know if I am allowed to do this one. Tee. So you wish for me to stay? So brave of you. Or foolish. I don't know much of a difference, to be honest, dear human. Cute. My, you humans have such adorable names, don't you? It's nice to meet you, my dear. Honestly, a breath of fresh air to have you in my dreams is very relaxing, peaceful, and a change of pace for me. Oh, you look horrified at my tentacles, but... Oh, cute. Tell me. Alright, well, yeah, it very quickly goes from, like, cute to... Oh, there's also some horror in here that's cute. It's okay, darling. Your world may end once I wake up, but humanity itself will live on. In me. If most of humanity decides to worship me as their goddess, maybe I'll spare their lives. Cute. You're such a cute and good boy for me. I think I'll pamper you until you fall asleep. Huh. Yeah, and then it goes like in and out of being like very cute, and then like things that that staff would definitely bonk me for. Really well written script though. I wonder if I could just read around the explicit parts. Maybe I can just read around the explicit parts. Okay, I'll keep that on the possible list for now. Could have been good. Yeah, well, there are rules. There are certain things that I just simply cannot do.
Mine now.
Desert Punk, thank you for the super. Thank you, I appreciate it. Tanuki, Lovecraft Tanuki ASMR. Yeah, I love like eldritch beings. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. Let's look for this one. So much kidnapping. You accidentally addressed your letter to Satan instead of Santa. Why is this an ASMR script? Alright, cool. Oh, that's funny. Isn't that a movie? Maybe. Oh, if it was still Christmas, I might actually do that just for funsies, but I don't really want to do a Christmas script. Let's see. Cozy night under the stars with your lover. That could be a cute one. When it comes to showing affection, I'm the worst. Always too scared to make a move, so I just stay here, hoping the other person will do it instead. That's why I'm so grateful to have you in my life. You make everything so easy for me, and this whole situation makes me feel weirdly emotional. I don't know. Would you mind if I maybe played with your hair while I spoke? Thanks. That's right, what was I saying? It's a weird feeling here in my chest. It's making me feel heavy, but not in a bad way. I don't know if it's because we're outside in the middle of the night, or if it's your presence, or maybe both. But there's this weird feeling that's crying inside of me right now, and I wouldn't want it to go away. Not for all the money in the world. This one's really cute. I like this one. This one's just like a really cute, like, confession, I think. I think this one could be cute. It's not like super long either, so this one would be one of those ones like I might be able to do multiples if they were this length. Boy smell aftermath ASMR? No! No! Absolutely not! Absolutely not. 0% want. 0% want! Right, there was that wolf girl gets a bunny boy roommate. Ah, interesting. Oh, it's a moving one. It starts off as the bunny boy is moving into the apartment. Ah, and ear brushing. Ah, yes. It looks like it's a lot of like, yeah, like ear noises. I made a hand motion and I forgot you guys can't see my hand. Let's see. Gender bend Zootopia? Yeah, kind of, it seems like. Let's see. What about this one? Jealous girlfriend experience. Who the hell is she? Meeting the ex-insecure girlfriend. Why? Why specifically insecure girlfriend? What do you mean YouTube can't be reached? Yeah. Boo. I wanted to read this one, but apparently the site is down for this particular script. I guess they maybe deleted it. It was the one that was insecure girlfriend handcuffs you out of jealousy. I wanted to see how that was written. Okay, what's this one? Oh yeah, the villain pleads for you to rule by their side after you've been abandoned by your hero. Jesus, this is a long script. Let's see. This script is like 4,000 words, which isn't hard, like, that's not long when you're just reading it. It's 13 pages though. But when you're doing it out loud and you're like acting it as well, that would be a long script. Have a good night, Punished raccoon. Uwu. Uwu nished raccoon. That's so hard to say. Why have you done this? Have a good night, though. Yeah, this is really long. I don't know about this one. I don't know about that one. I do want to look at this one. May I kidnap you, please? Asking for permission to be your yandere. Excuse me. Hi there. Would you, would it be okay if I sort of walked with you? Thanks. I'm sorry to interrupt. I know you weren't saying anything, but you might have been thinking about something, and I'm sorry if I interrupted a thought you were enjoying, but I just wanted to ask, would it be okay if I talked with you as well while we walked? Good. And it keeps going on. I was wondering, may I kidnap you, please? Yeah, that's what I said. Kidnap you. No, like, on a date. I want to bring you home, tie you up in my basement, and keep you there for myself. Would that be okay? Oh, yes, I'm very serious. I think you're the sweetest, nicest, kindest, most adorable boy I've ever met, and I love you very, very much, and I'd like to take you home with me so I can love you properly. I got the idea from this movie I watched the other day. The girl in the movie couldn't get her true love to notice her, so she kidnapped him and showed him how much better off he was with her. I thought it was really sweet. Well, except for the part where she hurt him when he tried to escape, and the part where she killed a girl he used to like. Those were very rude. I assume they added them for dramatic purposes. I'm sure in the real story, she just took him and they lived happily ever after, because no one would ever get in the way of true love. I'm pretty sure that it was based on a real story, but... And she just goes on to say it's romantic. Cute. That escalated fast, yeah. Aww. Oh! I was like, aw, because it was like, oh, how would I treat you? Well, I'd want to snuggle you. And I mean, a lot, like all the time. Is that rude to want to do that constantly? Is that not considering your feelings? And then it immediately goes from that, and I scrolled down a little bit, and then at first I thought about getting you a shock collar that would stun you if you tried to leave, but that just felt wrong. Didn't seem very polite at all. So I just rigged my house to only open for me instead. It took a lot of biometric locks and eye scanners and stuff like that, but now once you're in, you'll be able to move about freely and I won't have to worry about you ever getting away. It's like the world's nicest yandere because her mom taught her that she had to be polite. Like her mom figured out that there was something wrong with her and she was like, you need to be polite all the time. Her mom was like, ah, oh, fuck, I birthed a yandere. I need to make sure that this goes well. Yeah. So killing people would be rude. But I can't say I'd absolutely never kill anybody else for you. But I wouldn't do what the girl in the movie did by going after innocent people. They'd never hurt you, even if you were bad. Crazy. Sounds like a comedy on a... Yeah, it's like, it's a combination of like cute and yandere tropes, but also like it's done in kind of a silly way. I don't know. I think this one might be... It's pretty long, but I might do this for... maybe for the non-membership one, just like as like a funny, silly, like... It's kind of cute. It's a little silly. It's not like super serious or anything. Yeah, sounds like a Meeta. A little bit, yeah. My girlfriend mom raised a yandere to be polite. Sounds like a good anime title. I think it's a really like silly concept. I think is why my brain is like, oh, that one could be interesting. That could be pretty okay. So I think I closed most of the tabs, but I've kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've kept 9 tabs open for possible scripts. I'll have to pare it down from there. And then also look at the Pom Crew submission form to see what they have put in. Yeah, add to it. See what else there are. So many. Yeah, but this is like, there were a good like 25 or something tabs when I was just opening things as we were like reading weird things. I was like, okay, like blah, blah, this one could be this one. No, this one seems like it could be interesting. Yeah. So, you know, 9's not bad. As like a first call sort of thing. I'm not very good at like narrowing things down or choosing things. So it usually takes me a hot second to get it all figured out. Let me see though. I think we're probably gonna end. We're just about, you know, we're not like, it's not been a super long stream, but it's probably a good idea because I can feel whatever the heck is going on with my throat. And it's not, again, it doesn't hurt or anything. It's just decided to give me frogs, and I'm really mad about that. It doesn't hurt. It's not annoying. It's literally just whatever the fuck is sitting in there. Anyway, I think we're gonna raid out into another cute VTuber girly. Because later today, do I remember what time? Abso-fucking-lutely not, because it was, I've changed my usual schedule. So I don't remember what time I'm supposed to stream anymore. 7 p.m. PST, we have a one-hand clapping stream. Yes. So that's, you know, that's what we're gonna do. I need to make sure that I have a voice for that. Depending on how my voice is doing tomorrow, either I want to play the game no matter what. So I feel like if my voice is doing perfectly fine, we'll just do a normal stream. But if it's doing some weird shit, then maybe there will be like very little yapping before the game, or maybe I'll try to like yap after the game instead of, or like during the game, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's 1 hour earlier than usual. At least it's not 2 hours earlier than usual. I'm hoping that that's fine. I don't know. I don't really want to move my streams earlier, but like, at the very least, until I get like a sound thing, a barrier for muffly things set up, I should probably try to be more careful. Yeah. All right, let me see who is up and about. Why is it telling me that no one's streaming? That is incorrect. Let me refresh this. I think we're gonna go hang out with Elia. She is doing a hand cam and eating some kombini food. Yes. She has the vitamins that I want. Oh. I wonder if I can convince Elia to send me a whole bunch of jellies from Japan. Because I really like the jellies. I really like the jellies in Japan. They're vitamin jellies. They're vitamin jellies, so you can get all your daily vitamins. I wonder how much shipping from Japan to Rakunadia would be. Oh, I wonder. But yeah, she's doing a hand cam stream and eating some konbini food. So let's go hang out with her, give her lots of love. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for those of you who are gonna come for the one hand clapping stream. And I hope you all have a good day or a good night or do as you do. It's a bit pricey probably, but it's better than getting them here. They're like fucking $5 to $10 each year. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, have a good night, and I'll see you all next time. Yes. Sayonara. Sayonara. Bye-bye.